I don't remember what we're washing. Oh, the street sweeper, I think, is what we're washing today. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. You pet the kitty. It's still slightly rotating. Okay. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. And I don't think I did a stream 2 days ago. Or 3 days ago. I've been skipping streams lately. I've been dealing with hella depression and not doing well. And I've been trying to get my shit together and stream and do the best I can, but it's been rough. And I'll just mention this now and get it out of the way. They woke me up this morning. Something was wrong with the dog. They took her to the vet, and it's time. I thought she was just having a stomach thing, but she's not coming home. So I am live streaming early. It is a cope stream. We're not going to talk about it unless you want to see me break down and boohoo on stream like a giant baby. We're just going to power wash our way through this day. We're not going to think about it. Not going to think about it. This might be a quick job, actually. Clean the cleaner. Oh, that was fast. I don't know if we'll have anybody watching this early in the morning. Oh, I already have a splitting headache. I'm gonna have to take some ibuprofen or something. This whole day is ruined. Ruined. It's so hard to... Yep, I'm gonna have to get in there with a stronger nozzle to really get those tires clean. They are cankered. Wait, is this entire thing the front window? Front windshield, whatever you call it? Interesting. This looks like a modern vehicle. Yeah. You know, when I was a kid, we had like the box vehicles. All the cars had sharp edges. They were, well, I take that back. They were a little more rounded in the 80s and 90s than they had been before. You had those, a lot of vehicles had sharp, pointed boxy designs before, and then slowly over time they just kept becoming more rounded. And now, here in the future, you have these kinds of designs where everything is like, vehicles keep getting smaller now. They went through a phase to where everything was bigger, big trucks, big SUVs, stuff like that. Now, sleek, white or gray in design, and small, compact is the it thing now, which sucks for people like me who are 6'4", very tall. This is difficult for me to get in and out of a lot of vehicles. Very, very difficult. Lord. There we go. Oop. See that? Crammed up in the corner. These rims are pretty gross. There we go. Okay. Ooh, look at that. There's a lot hiding down here. Sweeper. Switch back to the red. Oh, too close. You want me... I probably should stop washing and read the text exchange on screen, but I don't know. Are they saying anything important? See. Yeah, I figured as much. Figured there was going to be a lot of dirt hiding in inconspicuous places, just being difficult to get through. A little antenna on top. Okay, front. Oh my God. That is so awful. You know what? You know what? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the different... No. I need the... Let's see, yes, 2. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, that's a sticker. What is that a sticker of? Oh no, it's the volcano. So I'm trying to remember the plot from the first one. So basically, we had a volcano, and it would have been fine and remained dormant, but like the mayor was doing something that was causing an issue, and then somebody tried to sabotage the big statue left by the ancient peoples that was supposed to like quell the volcano's explosion or whatever. Deeper plot for a random sim game than you would think, right? But I know you're supposed to work top down. I never do because I'm stupid. But you are just so particular today about being in little nooks and crannies that I can't get to. I didn't mean to press that. Oh wow, I left way more dirt down here than I thought I did. Okay, so can we consider the back end completely clean? Because I need to hop up on the roof of this bad boy. It is time to climb up. It looks like some sort of jello, or not jello, jam. Like some sort of strawberry jam or something. Why is it red? How are we only at 98%? That's crazy to me. How? How is this 98%? I must be missing a big thing. Cab-based tire warning light. Okay. Get down here and figure out which tire is... Oh, wow. Oh, yep. You guys are getting pets. Not bad. Gas station. Oh, Lord. Well, no time like the present. Oh, that is a big parking lot, son. Ooh. Well, we're going to do this job proper. It's such a big one. We are going to start at the top and work our way down. That's what we're going to do. Why are you? Jimmy, 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 John, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. You shaking and jimmying around. Oh, come on. Let's see. I hit that from every angle. Okay, let's see. We need to switch. Aha. And then we want the big one. Oh. It's kind of like vacuuming or mowing the lawn where you just kind of do it in the line. You know, you kind of do it in a line. I kind of wish we had this tool back in the day. We were doing all those rooftops and stuff by normal methods. Remember the subway? That's like the longest job, I think. I can't remember what the longest job was the first time, but is it gonna glitch on me? Yeah, it's gonna kind of be a little glitchy. No, stop. Yeah, that's satisfying in its own right. Why didn't it hit that part? Seems broken. Okay. Change back to regular nozzle. And then we try the white one. What I wanted to do. There we go. The white's not quite as strong as the orange, but it covers a wider area, which is what I want it to do. So I don't really have much to talk about in the way of gas stations, since we're doing a gas station. My first job when I joined the workforce as a teenager was a gas station, but I've talked about that in so many other episodes before, and not really much left to say about it. It was a decent job. I do think they took a little bit of advantage of me, but I was doing more work than I should have been for my pay at the time. But I didn't know any better, you know. I was young, stupid. Why is this not? I bet you come clean now. Mm-hmm. What is that? There's some sort of graffiti? Has to be. My normal nozzle's not cutting through it. Well, they really went ham with this purple, didn't they? Oh, yeah, I was right. Nobody's going to watch this early in the morning. Well, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, so I figured, screw it. I'll go ahead and squeeze out an episode. I didn't do anything yesterday, so I need to get back on Pokemon. We're running 2 Pokemon games at the moment, and I was supposed to be taking the big Pokemon break before Gen 10 comes out next year, but honestly, it's hard not to just become an all Pokemon channel. That would be the easy, like, cop-out thing to do for me, honestly. But look at it this way. We've done them all. And when we finish up our Ultra Sun playthrough, we'll be caught up in real time. Which means when Winds and Waves comes out next year, we'll be playing in real time. Of course, we played in real time with Legends all Switch games forward. Like, Let's Go Pikachu, Legends Arceus, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, Legends ZA. Those we all played upon release. Everything like 3DS backwards, DS, GBA, Game Boy, those we played retroactively because they're pretty old. But, I could probably use this one and then just switch. Now, which is going to require the soap. There we go. Much easier. Work smarter. Whoop, not harder, right? And then for the stragglers, we could just blast it with the red one. Okay. I didn't even notice. I am hearing the weirdest desert sounds. More purple. Oh, purple, you have been the bane of my existence today. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Still nobody come in? And boom. Now I just gotta get this purple stuff off of here. This doesn't even look like graffiti. I don't even know what this purple stuff's supposed to be. It's not paintball. It's not graffiti. I don't know what it is. That is strange. What is this supposed to... What's it supposed to be? My tummy hurts. My head hurts. My stomach hurts. Everything hurts. I'm too close at this angle. Stand. Didn't let me finish. I think that's the coyotes out there. Okay. Yeesh. I'm just going to do this instead of trying to use 80 different tools. Oh, no, I don't have a choice. Is that purple again? Hey. Let's do something about this mess. That kind of low key looks like the eastern side of the United States. It's Maine, Carolinas, Florida, Texas. Paradolia is a trip, you know that? Back when I was on social media, before I got rid of Twitter and Threads and everything else that I've ever had, Blue Sky, I kept pareidolia and its definition saved in my clipboard. You know how at least on modern phones, you have your clipboard just like you do on Windows, but you can actually pin and save a handful of different things permanently to your clipboard. And pareidolia and the definition was something that I had pinned and saved because I can't tell you how many times on social media I came across somebody who thought they saw a face or something. Oh my God, I saw Jesus in a piece of toast. Pareidolia. Our brains are pattern seeking. They will find pattern. They will find meaning, I should say, even when there is none. It's kind of the whole fucking basis for all religion. Because, like, I don't have it in me today. I am very low energy. Today's a bad day. Yeah, I guess I'd have to do the whole part there before it considers it finished. Oh my god, more purple. These kinds of old 50s style service stations had all but disappeared by the time I was a kid. We had mostly modern gas stations or petrol stations for you people in the UK. And soda, we got spray, dregs light, libre. What? I was about to say, where am I missing dirt? Is that a payphone? It is. You don't see those anymore either. Purple. This job's just been annoying with this purple business. What's the matter, Mr. Gnome? You took a tumble? Yeah, that was my fault. I threw him off the roof. God damn it, this table's in the way. Hello? Hello, love. I can at least remove the main dirt off the front. Dirt and grime. Dirt and grime. Oh my god. Yeah. Opening times. Always. So they're just open like 24/7. Are they open right now? While I'm here cleaning? Wow. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know what all these purpley bits are, but it seems to be the only way. You're spraying the moon goo from Portal. And then we switch to... That's what I'm looking for. And then we want white covers the most range. But for some reason, still not getting all of it. That is weird. Boy. You know what just dawned on me? Top of it. Am I not angled correctly, or? There we go. That got it. Okay. Go back to my. We'll stick to the yellow. It'll kind of let me quickly plow through this glass that I sprayed with soap. Huh. I might need the step ladder. Yeah, let me bring this over here. Oh, cool. Let me put it right there. I was worried it wasn't going to let me sit. Well, you know what? That is a little too close, though. Let me try. Lightning has been detected within 8 miles of your current location. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, that purple stuff's making this job like super difficult. Because I'm doing my regular cleaning and then I have to stop to put soap on the purple part. I got this part done pretty quickly, though. I surprised myself with that. Kind of tore through the ceiling fairly quickly. Old school gas pumps. This area I can understand being pretty dirty, but like some of the buildings and stuff really don't make too much sense of like how they're that dirty, you know? Because most power wash jobs are like just taking a very thin layer of dirt off. It usually just makes concrete and bricks and stuff a little lighter in color. But with Power Wash Simulator, it's a whole other ball game. Like everything's coated in mud and dirt. Like somebody did it deliberately almost. Went over it with like a paintbrush or a paint roller. It's too thick to be realistic. My God. All the specs. Really? Yeah. There might be an eyelash in there. What are you doing? I think I hear thunder. Oh, that scared me. I didn't even notice that was a rocking chair sitting there because it's just so... Everything just blends in. Yeah, that is thunder I hear. Let me pull up the radar. I gotta check this out real quick. I've had a surge protector since the late 90s or early 2000s, whenever we first started being a computer family. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. And I've always had my computer, our internet, and everything electronics, like my game consoles and everything. I always have those on surge protectors because I'm not stupid. One of the things that I've never really put on surge protector, though, are like cell phones when they're charging, my earbuds, my CPAP machine, which could be hella expensive to replace. So a few days ago, I went to Walmart and I got to looking through the different surge protectors that they offer, and they had like a 2-pack for like 10 or 20 bucks. They had one for like $9, one for $4. Real cheapo stuff that I don't know that I would trust. And I've been talking about this recently. Some things in life you just don't skimp on. There are some products where you just have to get the brand name. You have to get the expensive thing. You know what I mean? You want to buy the knockoff cereal? Go for it. Knockoff, I don't know, toothbrush, go for it. It's literally a piece of plastic with bristles in it. Uh, some things you just don't skimp on. Trash bags is a good one. You don't skimp on trash bags unless you want your trash to be leaking all over the place and the bag to tear, because cats and raccoons and stuff are going to open that lid and get into your can at some point and rip open your bags. You want a heavy duty bag to make that difficult. But surge protector, I bought a GE. Bought the most expensive. Well, I didn't buy the most expensive one. I bought a $20 one instead of the $9 one, and I felt like that was a smart thing. So now my cell phone and my CPAP are on a surge protector, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I feel safe. Now everything I own is on a surge protector except for that shelf behind me. The lights on that. And I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about those lights. Those are easily replaceable, cheapo LED lights. But I highly recommend, if you've never had your stuff on a surge protector, do it. It doesn't even have to be from lightning. Sometimes a surge can happen from solar flares, EMP attacks, although I don't know that that's ever happened or will happen where you live, but you never know. You never know. It just sounds so heinous. I don't like it. I don't like the desert. The desert makes me feel open and vulnerable to attack from critters and things. I don't feel safe. Exposed. That's the word I'm thinking of. The desert makes you feel exposed. Did I get the other one? Now we did. She already looks hella better than she did. Ooh. It's all the littlest, tiniest, nitpicky spots. Driving me nuts today. Tiny microscopic spots of dirt that shouldn't even count. Oh, you know what? One of the things that might be preventing me from finishing the gas pumps is the fact that I'm not getting the tops. Yep, that'll do it. And then okay. I was doing it the hard way, like a dum-dum. Lord. All right. That's going to rock while I'm trying to. Strong as this power washer. Oops. Put it down. Jesus. Blash the purple. What? Let me, can I get from here? Yeah. That worked out. Actually. Oh yeah, I haven't done this. Ooh, it's starting to get dark outside. And I guess it's gonna storm around noontime. We usually have afternoon storms. But this summer has been crazy. We've been getting storms all hours of the day and night. I was looking at a thing the other day that said because we're having a super El Nino this year, we might have a very wet winter. I'm cool with that. I don't care either way. When winter, like I care about the quality of my summer, but winter, as long as you don't dump a lot of snow on me, I don't care. Let it do what it do. Cause like I live in the southern United States, so we don't really get snow here, but once in a blue moon. And yeah, it can get pretty cold here, but it doesn't get Canada levels of ridiculous here, so winter's kind of an easy thing to deal with. Woo! That one snuck up on me. I didn't even know that was coming. Ha ha ha! This device is a lifesaver. Damn. Just damn. The sounds it makes. Well, at least it's satisfying to watch. It's satisfying to do, but huh. An actual other human being. Well, that's the first time we've seen that in all of PowerWash Simulator. 1 or 2. I'll be damned. Huh. A little blown away. Ooh, we have some rust. All right. Let me duck down and get started on the nonsense. Whoever did this? I'm gonna get you. Jesus. Actually, it might help, ironically enough, if I stand up for this one instead of ducking down. Elbow. You know what? I'm like, no, I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the soap. I do fear that that ladder is in my way. Really? I think that does it for this top part. No, okay. I see more fucking dirt. I don't know how. There. Oh my god. It's not coming clean. I don't know how to solve this problem. Let's switch back over. Yeah. The soap takes it right off. Okay. Oh, that's even better. I can reach. The bubbly sounds. Oh, snap. Why have I not been using this the whole time? I'm so stupid. I really am stupid. You know that? Lord Jesus. Yep. I'm an idiot. Look at this. Look at how easy this is. Wow. I feel dumb. You would think at this point I would be used to feeling dumb, but nope. Nope. It's a shock to me every time. Oh, it's raining now. The only thing is, doing the soap water method left behind a lot of thought. Actually, I guess that's the design on the cactus thing. Most of it, yeah. Okay. That's the door in the wall. Okay, Mr. Ice Machine. That's what I'm looking for. Those really tough spots where you just gotta really hit it with the strongest nozzle. Even then, sometimes it's not an if. Matter of fact. So, it is just not cooking clean. I don't know why you're not getting up there. All right. She's the ice machine. Really? I was about to say. Huh. Somebody must have been playing. There's some dye up here. Was it dye or dice? Some dye, dice, and a cup. Just playing Yahtzee. Okay, we got most of the building and surrounding areas. That's not good. I think I'm done doing this the hard way. Now, switch to back up. And we'll do a white reach. Yeah. God, it's so hard not to hit the wrong buttons. I never did blow my nose after that hard sneeze earlier. hope the power doesn't go out. I talked about surge protectors earlier, and I'm sitting here streaming in a storm. It doesn't seem like a particularly strong storm, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to lightning. Okay. This is going to require me ducking down and getting up in there. What do we have here? Any dishes for the cats or dogs or whatever? I just can't seem to get this nozzle clean. Is it clean? Wrong button. Nope. Now it is. She just had to get up under it. Hello. Come on, man. That's a tough clean. Because of the way they're stacked. I got in there. Right. Trying to get around the tires so when I do the whole area over here, I don't have to struggle. Okay. Did I get all of the tires? Because you think you have them all done and then... Okay. Right. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we still have so much left to do. Yeesh. It's almost like I did nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, I saw an article the other day. Nancy Cartwright, is that her name? The voice of Bart Simpson, said that they might end after season 40 in a few years. Or whatever. I don't know what season they're on now, but might be wrapping it up. It's time. I've talked about that a lot this year. It's time. I think it's time. I think the era of shows running forever is coming to an end. Well, they don't even want to do broadcast television anymore. It's everything is streaming now. My parents finally turned their cable off, and Mom was like, "But I still want to be able to watch the local weather." So she bought a pair of rabbit ears, the digital ones. They didn't work worth a flip. I was like, "Well, you can get all your weather through the app anyway." Like they, not only that, but our local weatherman streams to like Facebook and YouTube as well during severe weather. So you just don't need the telly. I'm back. You watch that documentary? No, not yet. I'm going to. I've It's been a really, really, really rough week. I mean, it's been a terrible week. And today was bad. Today was real bad. I woke up. My dad woke me up. He's like, "I need your help to get the dog in the car. She's passing out, throwing up. It's not good." And when they took her to the vet, and he texted me, and he's like, "She's not coming home." So it's been I hate this week. This has been the worst week. Worst fucking week. I wasn't even going to stream this early. I was going to wait to stream in the afternoon, but I was like, you know what? I need to do something to occupy my brain. It is on my list of things to do, though, I promise. I'm curious. I want to see it. Thank you. It was just so sudden, you know. Usually there's time. Usually an animal or a person will like get sick and be sick for a little bit. I mean, obviously something like a car crash or a heart attack, those can be sudden, but like just like an illness usually gives you a little leeway of time. It's just happened. Hey, Longhorns. More purple stuff. Well, that's some pretty bad thunder. Well, I'm assuming like they put her down at the vet. I started streaming before I talked to my dad, so I don't have any of the details right now. You know what? This ladder's in my way. Well, the sun glares kind of, I can't, you know? Lord help me. All the little spots I missed. No. Boy, I am doing this the hard way, aren't I? Let's see. Switch over to soap. This soap has been a lifesaver getting through all this purple stuff. Like, I don't know what the hell this purple stuff is or where it came from, but today it has been the bane of my existence. Okay. Now. There we go. Oh, Lord, I forgot this whole side of the building. Oh, like a third-party client for installing mods. I gotta imagine it's probably better to use a third-party client for that. I have only ever dealt with mods as far as like Left 4 Dead 2 is concerned. So I've never had to use any special clients or anything. However, the other day I got to thinking I might want to mod Resident Evil 5 since we're playing that. So I looked it up and I downloaded I forgot the name of the tool, but I added I added a mod to Resident Evil 5. We didn't stream Resident Evil this week because it's just been a shitty week. Tyler's had the worst fucking week. I've had the worst fucking week. But it's hopefully we'll stream Resident Evil again next week and you'll get to see the mod that I chose. But yeah, I'll probably start looking into Minecraft mods soon as well. It's something I've been thinking about, something I talked about. The goal is to leave the Lasanovia unmodded. We want one world that is just like vanilla Minecraft, but I'll probably end up maybe making some new worlds to play around in. Bedrock mods. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could play the other version. There's nothing stopping me. It's just something I got to look into. Something I got to sit down and do. All right, we need soap. This wagon wheel's a little in the way. I think I can manage. Yeah, this white soap reminds me of the stuff from Portal 2, the moon rock mix that lets you shoot portals wherever you want. Whatever you want. Still, I think I have both editions of Minecraft. Don't quote me on that. I think I do. If I don't, I can just buy it. It can't be, unless it's full price. Now that, like, I don't know. You're buying the same game twice just to have it in two different, like, nah. I probably wouldn't do that just out of principle. That feels stupid. I knew this wagon wheel was going to be a problem. It's in my way. Maybe I can. Yay! We got the wall completed. Knock out this wagon wheel since it's laid up against the wall. Yeah, I think as a matter of principle, I think I'm done buying extra stuff. I don't know. The nickel and diming is just out of control. DLC, stupid shit on mobile gacha games. Like, nah. I stuck to my principle for years until Pokemon Go, and then I unfortunately started spending IRL money on Pokemon Go. Kind of wish I hadn't, but what's done is done, you know. I think that's the whole building. Well, you're not about to like me. You just got here, but I think I'm going to wrap this up because I've been here a while and I need to go talk to my family and see what's happening. Because like I said, I started streaming after, so I don't know what's happening. And I got to go find out. I am going to try and come back and do another stream. I might do some Pokopia. I might do some Pokemon Sun. It just depends on what's going on with the family and what's going on here at the house. I know Tyler's coming down this evening. They've got a wedding down here tomorrow. I will be going on that trip. Let me pull up my calendar. That is going to be, I think I might leave on the 26th. Either the 26th or the 27th, so like 2 weeks from now. So That'll be a lot of good vlogging stuff. Oh, my stomach hurts and my head hurts. Fuck this week in particular. All right. See you, folks.